What is going on, everybody? It is Edison T. Crux and Alvora, our blacksmith in training, hoping to one day be the best blacksmith, even better than Eorlund Greymane, which is apparently what everyone wants to be. Like, you talk to any blacksmith, and like that's the standard. They're like, "Hey, I maybe know Eorlund Greymane, but I'm pretty good still." That seems like the standard, and you know what? I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna compare myself, and we are back in the wonderful world of Requiem. Now, last time we we got through some stuff here. Ayla is standing on top of her dead ally. That's kind of an odd place to stand, but whatever.
Have you been bringing the battle to the Silver Hand, friend? I wish I could be there with you. Soon enough.
Yep, she's just gonna keep standing over him. All right, well, whatever. So, we are going to head on out of here, but before we do, we're gonna want to make sure that we bring the optimal amount of stuff. Because, well, we killed some dudes over here, and they could be of value. So I'm going to take a few moments and look through what they have. I'll obviously take their septums, weightless arrows, of course I'll take those. And just kind of figure out what it would be the best set of things to take. Alright, this should do it. I got a decent little arrangement. I got some swords and such, and a spare one of these, helmet. Actually, got a lot of these helmets because they weigh 9 and they are value 300, which is pretty darn good. So we are going to head out of. Oh, there's a chest over here. Oh, it's locked. That's not as exciting as I hoped it would be. Okay, none of those look valuable. There's probably a shortcut out of here. There usually is a shortcut. Maybe not. Okay, it looks like it'd be on the opposite side over here. Maybe. Not really sure.
Take my leave then.
They usually in Skyrim they give you some kind of a Is this the way I came in? I think this is the way I came in, isn't it? Oh, but okay, over here looks like there is a shortcut out of here. All right, cool. So I'm gonna take this, and it looks, if I recall, striking the heart, assassinate the Silverhand leader, at Fort Fellhammer. We're gonna have to take a look at where that's at. Let's take a look right now here. Actually, I know she said it was somewhere up by, like, what, Winterhold or Windhelm or something? Oh, here it is. Okay. So that's down below Dawnstar. I don't really remember her saying it like that. I thought she said, like, yeah, there's someone near Winterhold or something, which I guess that's kind of. Alright, well, that's gonna be a bit of a challenge. I don't know if we're ready for that yet, but I know we have some gear to sell, all that kind of stuff, and I think that's where we're going to begin. So I'm going to get on out of here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. This door barred from the other side. There we go. Ow! Smash myself into the wall. Why don't I? Awesome. All right. I'm going to get myself out of here and then try and sell some things, huh? Now, as we're enjoying this beautiful walking simulator, I do want to talk to you folks a little bit about, particularly to any of you big-time Elder Scrolls fans, about some future ideas for videos. Now, particularly in the last several months, I have just become an even bigger fan of the Elder Scrolls series as a whole. I've been a fan of Skyrim for quite a while now, but lately I've been really enjoying the overall series of Oblivion, Morrowind, and even though it's not Elder Scrolls, but like Fallout, I started playing some Fallout 3 and just really becoming Elder Scrolls Online. All these things I'm really digging, really digging the Elder Scrolls franchise, and I really want to play some more of them on this channel. I want to do videos of them, but I'm kind of curious as to what you folks. Oh, the hot steam begins to move in the air. Okay, that's good to know. I'm really curious as to what you folks are most interested in when it comes to those. First of all, there's games like Oblivion or Morrowind. I've got both of them. I've played a little bit of each, but here's the thing. I haven't really played either of them nearly as much as Skyrim. I don't know them as well, and that's puts me in kind of an interesting position as far as videos go, because for a lot of people, Oblivion and Morrowind, particularly Morrowind, I feel, is a really nostalgic game. It's a game that some people have just grown up on and just absolutely know it inside and out, and I don't. So the question I have for you, the million-dollar question is, are you more interested in seeing a game or a playthrough where it's kind of blind, or do you have more interest in a playthrough where I'm a little bit more familiar with it? So I guess what I'm saying is, should I, like, take Morrowind, for instance? I'm really interested in Morrowind. It seems like a lot of fun. A lot of the reasons I like Requiem, Morrowind does really well too. Should I play through it for a while, get kind of a feel for the game? I played like a little bit. I played like several hours in, and I'm really liking it. But should I like play the main story, play through a bunch of it, so I know it a lot better? Or would it be more fun to see it blind? You know, you would obviously in the people watching would know more about it than I do. And I'm just curious, what is more fun to watch? Is it more fun to see someone's first time playthrough of it and kind of recapture that new feeling? Or is it more fun to see someone who at least has a decent idea of what they're doing? You know, they've played through it, they have a better idea. Like what I do with Skyrim. I know not everything in Skyrim, of course, but I have a pretty decent idea of the game. So let me know what you enjoy more, what is more interesting, and what you'd be more interested to see for future series if I ever do an Oblivion, or I know I kind of started some Oblivion, but I never got too far with it. But Oblivion or Morrowind. Or would you be much more interested in me just continuing to do different Skyrim playthroughs, maybe with different sets of mods, or even similar mods with different sets of characters and such? Let me know what you're thinking, because I really appreciate your input on this. It will help me a ton in planning out what kind of direction to go with this, because I really like doing videos of this franchise, and I look forward to doing a lot more. Okay, and now that that is all tended to, let's take a look at what we want to do with all this gear we got, huh? Yeah, we just discussed that. Everyone compares themselves to Eorlund Greymane. So, let's talk about selling stuff. So we've got silver swords, which I don't really seem to be building with silver, or smithing stuff with silver doesn't really seem to be the best call. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and sell those. Now, I've actually got a decent amount of money now. I'm up to 810, which is pretty nice. So I think I'm going to go ahead and sell, particularly the arrows. I really don't need those. And I can sell all of those in one go, which is nice. Silver, I think I'm going to go ahead and sell off these silver swords. Speech is increased. That's always handy. Always handy. Now, the steel is the question I'm thinking. Now, oh, look at that. I can sell these werewolf pelts. That's not as, I mean, compared to how much it should be, that should be so much more. But, I mean, it just kind of is what it is, I suppose, with not investing in speech perks. I know they made it even more punishing in Requiem to not invest in speech. But that's okay. That's okay. We're going to go ahead and sell these. I know I could get probably a ton of leather, but I really would rather the money right now. It just hurts me. But look at all that speech gain, though. What? What? Oh, yeah. Oh, man, look at all those levels in speech. That's really cool. So I'm going to sell these wolf boots. Now, the question I'm not quite entirely convinced on is, okay, I'm probably going to sell this Warhammer because I'd rather the speed of my Skyforge Steel Greatsword. I don't know, though. I'm not entirely convinced. But I think for now I'm going to go back to using that. The question is, should I sell these things, the extras of this stuff, or smith it down? And honestly, looking at how much I can get for these, that might be worth selling those. But the rest, there's Alex. The rest might be worth just smelting down to get some steel, right? So the helmets only give me 2 steel ingots. And that's the same I can get for the others. So I might sell the helmets, the extra helmets that I got, and instead smelt down these, because then I can get some more smithing experience here. So steel ingot, I get 3 for the plate armor, but I only have the 1. That's what I'm wearing. Helmets, I have an extra set of gauntlets, which is nice. I think that should give me 4 steel ingots, which is enough. I could make 1 like greatsword. I need a few more things. I think I need like where is this steel battle axe? Okay, I have enough ingots. I need a little firewood, which I can get. I need 1 more leather strip, which is no problem, and I need an iron ingot. That actually could be worth doing. Let's actually do that, because that would be worth doing, and then I can sell the helmets, which are surprisingly valuable. Like, the value ratio on that's pretty good. It's getting kind of dark, too. I'm going to have to find a shelter pretty soon here for the evening. So let's go ahead and just chop a little bit of firewood, and then buy 1 iron ingot, and I should be able to make a steel greatsword for actually decent value there, honestly, which is really nice. That's actually really handy. And then sell the other stuff, have some spending cash, and decide where we're going from here, because I don't know if I'm ready to go straight to taking care of trying to assassinate the leader of the Silver Hand. That might be more, since it looks like they want me to do it alone, that might be more than I can do right now. So I might actually start the trek back to, Whiterun, maybe, and try to, I don't know, get myself set up a little bit more. All right, I need 1 iron ingot. I'm not really sure what exactly the next course action should be, but I think I'll make it myself. Thank you. I'm not really sure. All right, so I think the heaviest thing, because let's look at what would be the best thing I can do. All right, that is value 100, weight 21. I think that's probably the best. Yeah, I think that's the best thing I can be building right now. Oh, there's battle staff. I gotta remember that's a thing. But I'm pretty sure this is gonna give me the best experience output. And then I can sell that, which is kind of cool. So let's give it a go. Boom. That gave me 1 level. And it was not bad. Not bad. Not the best, but not bad. Now let's sell off.
My sword's in there. Take a look.
Let's sell off the extra stuff that I got here. I'm trying to sell at the moment. Thank you. I'll sell this off for 16. I think that mostly paid for the iron ingot. It's not great, but something. I could, I guess, have smelted that down for the steel. That probably would have been better. These helmets, though, these steel plate helmets, really good value. So I'm going to sell off all but the one I'm wearing and actually make some really good money. Look at all that money we got now. We got 1,500. 1,573. That's really good.
Till next time.
That's actually really good. So it's getting kind of late. We're going to need to find shelter of some sort. We could stay at the inn. I'm feeling like it's time to travel. I don't think I'm ready to go up there. I don't think I'm ready. We could go to Dawn. You know, I think there's an iron mine in Dawnstar. That could be worth exploring. Taking like maybe the carriage out to Dawnstar. I know the carriages are more expensive. And the thing we gotta remember, I'm pretty sure you can take a carriage to Dawnstar, but there is no carriage out of Dawnstar. So that's something we're gonna want to think about. That could be cool. Could be cool. Now what's our carry weight down to? Much more manageable. I think we actually have some other things too to sell. This Amulet of Mara. Now, I don't have anything equipped in that spot. Restoration costs 7%. Oh, that actually is handy. I'm going to equip that. That actually could be useful. That could be useful. I don't think it's going to make that big a difference, but since I don't have anything equipped right now anyway, may as well. I should find a general store while I still got stuff. I've got some firewood already on me, which is nice. I think let's head out. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head out into the world of Skyrim and go camping somewhere. And then I think I'm going to see how much it takes to take a carriage back to like Whiterun or something. Because there's a lot of stuff to do around there. And that might be a better bet for the moment. I can up my skills. I can maybe, I don't know, fight some bandits or something. Something a little bit lower key. Maybe even borrow one of the followers from the companions to help follow me around or something. I'm not sure. Let's just see what we're dealing with, though. Okay, so
where do you want to go?
It would take 200 to go to Dawnstar. Okay, that's pricier than in vanilla, but not undoable. Whiterun is 100. That's not too bad. I might actually do that. I might actually do that. Do I want to go camp first? Because I feel like I can do more stuff central around a Whiterun, and I don't want to walk all the way. I'm not ready for Dawnstar yet. I don't think when I go up there, I'm going to be camped up there for a while, because there's no quick shortcut out of there.
We'll be off.
So once I'm a little more geared up, I will head up there, but I know that there's no carriage. At least I'm pretty confident there's no carriage there. So when I get there, I'm going to have to be ready to hang out there for a while. Alrighty. We are back in Jorvaskr. Back home, as it were, really. I just took a little nap, which it's not going to do that much good because I'm a werewolf. It's not really going to help me that much. But it was nighttime, so I figured I'll just go ahead and take care of that. Get it into the daytime hours. Since we have sleeping quarters, we arrived at our destination nice in the middle of the night, you know, all that kind of stuff. You ever have that stuff when you're traveling and you're on like a plane or something, I don't know, and you get there like in the middle of the night? Not exactly the most ideal of times. So, what I want to do now is we got to start figuring out how to move forward here, and I want to see.
The warriors of Jorvaskr for as long as I can remember.
We want to see if there's anyone that we can use who will lend us their shield to help us.
I've been running interference for you around here. I don't think anyone's caught on to our little campaign yet.
What's our campaign?
All right then.
I was pretty sure all we were doing was fighting the Silver Hand. That's not it's not a bad thing, is it? I don't think anyone has a problem with us killing Silver Hand people. That should be good. Or are you talking about the fact we found Skjor dead? I mean, I don't know what campaign we're on at the moment, Ayla. Unless I'm not privy to this campaign. But, yeah, why isn't she helping me? Wasn't she over at the one place? Why is she not contributing? Oh, well, maybe it's just me contributing now. I'm not sure. So, on my agenda is I want to see if I can get any companions who will help follow me along to maybe help me do maybe like some do some bounty hunting, fight some bandits, stuff like that can really help us up our game. And I also want to talk to Eorlund Greymane, see if he can train me to be better at the smithing and just kind of general improvement stuff here. It's gonna be a little bit of planning stuff out.
Meadery later, see what they're brewing up. You can smell the honey on the wind.
Yeah, you see, this guy definitely is not the kind of person I want on my team. I don't think this guy follows me.
I never thought they would actually let me join the companions.
I guess
But
not.
now it looks like they're letting anyone in these days.
Oh, excuse you. So, I don't really know if there's anyone who will join me at this stage of things. I may have to get further into it for anyone to accompany me, which is a little unfortunate. That would really help. So, let's take a look up here. I'm going to do a quick save just in case things kind of mess up. See what Eorlund here has got going. I also do have a few more things to sell to like general stores and stuff. So, if you train me in smithing,
I'll show you what I can.
the cost isn't that bad, actually, if I were to do this. Like, it's not cheap, but it is cheaper than in vanilla at the lower levels, which is really cool. What have you got for sale? It doesn't let me... Sometimes it doesn't always let me click on the thing.
Gods be praised.
Gods be praised, someone will buy my things. Okay, do I have anything to sell to you? Not really. So what do you got for sale? Weapons. Oh my gosh, he's got ebony. That's the thing in Requiem is shopkeepers do not scale with you. So they will occasionally sell really good stuff early game. But I mean, it's not like you're going to be able to afford that. That's way pricey. So let's see what you've got. Orcish Greatsword. Ooh. Now, still not as good as his Skyforged Steel, right? Skyforged Steel Greatsword is still better. That's kind of cool to know. Oh, I could go for a Battle Axe if I wanted. I don't know. That could be kind of cool. A little slower, but a little stronger. Might be worth an upgrade, or at least considering it. Certainly worth considering. I'll keep that in mind. Let me know, what do you guys think for two-handed weapons? Right? For, you know, a heavy armor two-handed weapon. Do you think Greatsword, Battle Axe, or Warhammer? What is kind of more your preference? Looks like we're fine. Why is he stocking silver? That doesn't seem like a good idea. I'm tempted to have him train me, honestly. Honestly, I think that could be a really good use.
It's an honorable craft.
That that could be a really good use of some income here. Because I really want to get my smithing up. And that is central to this character. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to spend some money gaining some smithing levels here. So, okay. Smithing up to 19. Doesn't even go up that much. So I go up to 20. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. What is the next perk I can get in smithing? Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look here. Now, I know smithing veers off in two totally different directions, so that's worth factoring in. Okay, so smithing, this thing is not until 50. That's not going to help me much. Dwarven is at 25, and I'm actually not too far from that. I could start making Dwarven stuff, which could be really nice. Or I could do advanced light armor, so that's scale. Not as big a deal, since I don't use it. But Dwarven. Now, I don't think Dwarven is crazy hard to get in Requiem either. I mean, not easy, of course, but I know in one of the little loading screen things, they do say that Dwarven is fairly common because, you know, like, it's, you know, there are Dwarven ruins all over the place, and a lot of bandits and curious mages loot them. So I might... Would it be worth just investing my smithing up to 25 so I can start making Dwarven stuff? And then if I could find, like, a Dwarven area or get some stuff, I could make me some really good stuff. That might be worth doing. Oh, it's tempting. Oh, what do I do with this? Or I could be saving up for a horse. But honestly, now that I can cut out travel time in the videos, I'm not as concerned about a horse. I feel like let's spend some money, get my smithing up there. I feel like that's the way to go here. Yeah, I might regret this. I very well might regret this. That's dropping my money pretty quick. But now, now I gained a level too, which then means he can train me further because I didn't fill up the 5 per level. So gained a level. This is good. This is actually really good. Health, magicka, stamina. Always the tough question, right? Always the tough question. I feel like this time I'm going to up stamina. Yeah. Now, there's going to... I probably should save this perk to invest in this Dwarven one. Secret knowledge how to craft and improve them efficiently. Yeah, I think I'm going to save this perk. I could also invest it in heavy armor, because I know there was a few other things that were options. This thing can make it... That's actually not that useful for me, honestly. Most things. This is kind of nice. Sprint without heavy armor penalties is kind of cool, but I'm going to save it for that. Again, this... No, I don't want to buy anything from you. That's not what I meant. I pushed the wrong button.
It's an honorable craft.
Is this absolutely the most efficient use of my gold? Maybe, maybe not. But story-wise, this is what Alvora would want to do. She is trying to be a master smith. And the opportunity, if she's got some spending cash, the opportunity to learn from Eorlund Greymane himself is, I think, a thing that she would very much want to do. Okay, we're at level 25. And I'm going to go ahead and I could save this perk for until I actually have some Dwarven stuff to do, right? That is an option. But I'm going to go ahead. Again, partly I'm doing this for role-playing reasons, because this is what Alvora would be doing right now. This is very much, she's thinking, okay, I need to prepare, I need to be more ready, and this is the way that I can do that. So now the next thing is, stop warming my hands. Now the next thing we got to do is sell off a few other general store type things and try to find us a good source of Dwarven gear. Now, if I can find a Dwarven ruin that, like, near the beginning has, like, some scrap metal or that kind of stuff, that would be easy enough to get to, that would be amazing. Because then we could really be... Then we could be cooking with the Ed. And then we'll be really rocking. Really doing some really good stuff. And I'll be able to make some really good armor, really good weapons. So... I'm going to sell off some stuff, and then I might actually step away for a minute, try to find do a little look into where in the general Whiterun Plains area, if there's any place that could be a good source of stop talking, Bellathor. See if there's anything I find to be a good source of. I can get rid of that bounty. I don't think I need that anymore. A good source of getting some dwarven stuff, some dwemer metal to melt down. Okie dokie. So I did a little bit of looking into things off camera. I want to see. I still have some money, so I think I'm going to need to look into if you got any healing stuff. Healing poultice. I've got a couple, and that's not as needed. Flame Bane, that's not what I need. It looks like Dwarven may be a little bit more of a problem than I was thinking. Alright, so it looks like healing potions are just not going to be as easy of a thing as I thought, which is a little unfortunate. But that's okay. That's okay. So Dwarven might be a little bit challenging, because I think you also need, in Requiem, some kind of Dwarven powder. I'm not sure how we make Dwarven powder. It sounds like you need, like, Dwarven oil and fire salt. Something like that. Something a little bit challenging to get going with that. So that could be an issue. That could be a big issue. Go ahead and get my great sword equipped. So here is kind of the thing. I want to still give it a try. The next episode or two is probably going to be fairly combat heavy, actually. I want to smith up some gear. And the way to get gear is to either mine stuff up or smelt down gear that people drop. I'm actually doing okay on money. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ask about any bounties that may be around. Try and do some bounty hunting. So that I can get some gear, get some ingredients that I can then smelt down to keep smithing and make better gear. I'm looking for it. Got any leads?
Here, take a look at this. Some
All
of
right.
the Eorl's men came by.
Valheim Towers. Oh boy. I know what that is. That's gonna be fun. Let's take a look. Bandits at Valheim Towers. Yep. Alright. That's lovely. I've done this before in Requiem, Valheim Towers. That's that one just to the north. If you kind of, I can show you on the map here. Yeah. That one right there. I'm sure it's like a common route as you go in from Whiterun over to Iverstead or whatever. It is a bit of a challenge on here. I don't know if I'm quite up for that quite at the moment, because it's going to be pretty tough. Now, there are some tricks you can do. There's a giant camp near there that if you can get the giant to do the fighting for you, that can actually be really, really cool. I might do that when it comes time, but there's actually another cave I kind of want to check out. It's up here. It's like Shimmer Mist Cave. It is technically a Dwarven ruin, so there might be some Dwarven ingredients there, but it also means that there could be Falmer and Chorus there, which could be more than a little challenging. I might regret this. This might not work, but let's go and give it a try. Right now, there's going to be a lot of combat. There's going to be a lot of failure. There's going to be a lot of trying some stuff and it not quite working. For the next episode or two, probably is going to be a lot of big combat things. Trying to fight bandits, get gear, get rocking, get really, really good stuff going on. Which I think is going to be actually a lot of fun. I think these next couple of episodes are going to be really, really fun for that reason. So, since this loading screen, there it goes. Loading screens take a long time. I'm glad I can cut those out a lot of the time. So I'm going to just start walking in that direction and let you guys know how this is going. Wolf incoming. Yeah. Okay, we're close to the place, but I think is that a saber cat or a goat? Big difference. That's a saber cat. Alright, can I handle this? This is probably going to end in death right here. I may as well find out. I mean, I do have a good weapon. This is probably going to be embarrassing. I did just quick save, so let's give this a try. I'm probably going to die here. I'm not even sure what happened there. Alright, I guess I just got knocked over? No. Why am I sheathing? Wow! Not too shabby at all. Shoot. Okay, so let's see. Lots of meat. Claws, not really worth grabbing. Sabercat heart, sure. Sabercat pelt, not bad, not bad. That's good to know, actually, that we can handle those without... I mean, that was... we took some damage there, but not too bad, really. One normal hit and then one power hit, or whatever it's called, did the job, actually, which is really good to know. Okay, so I think this cave up here is the one, if I can climb, if the lag doesn't kill me. This, oh my gosh. I can't make it. I'm too heavy. Okay, I'll just go around, just go to the handicap ramp. That's what we'll do. Go over to the handicap ramp, because I can't take the stairs. Shimmer Mist Cave. Alright, this is the one. So here's the plan, guys. I don't really have a lot of time left for recording this episode, so we're going to go in. We're going to do just a little bit in here. Right? We're not going to do a ton right now. We'll probably do more next episode. So we're going to do just a little bit more and then be wrapping up this episode. Probably not a ton. And I'm thinking it might actually be worth opening up with my crossbow. So I can start by hitting something at a distance here. Maybe even sneak. I mean, I'm not very good at sneaking, but sometimes I can still get lucky and get a little double damage going on here. So let's give this a try. We might hit some Dwarven stuff. It doesn't look like there's a lot in here. I'm not really... I don't have too super duper high of expectations for this. To be perfectly honest, my expectations are not all that high. And apparently neither is my brightness, because it's really dark in here. There's a thing moving there. I don't know what it is. I think it's a chorus. Never fought those in here. I don't know quite. That doesn't look particularly promising. How much damage it did. Oh, jeez. Yep, this is bad. This is bad. Okay, now I do have, for what it's worth, I do have these Elixir of Vitality. He removes almost every disease, poison, temporary magic effect. I kept some of them. I sold some of them. I did keep some. Oh, jeez. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, it's running away. Oh, jeez. And I can't even see where it's going, where I'm going. That's crazy that it actually runs away now. Okay. Well, I guess... I don't know how long this lasts. I think it's starting to fix itself now, is it? I don't know. Let's just see how long does this little effect last. Does it say over here? Kara's Spit. 1 minute. Ugh. Well, that's unpleasant. I don't really want to keep burning through potions. Huh. Well, I mean, we actually did pretty good. We scared it off. That's good. Alright, I guess I'm just going to kind of chill for a minute here. Literally a minute. Let this kind of run its course, I guess. And maybe try to fight it a little more? I don't know. I don't know. We did pretty good, though. Okay, it looks like that vision is cleared up. So let's see what we're dealing with now that we can see. Yeah, I get the feeling that this is a bad idea. Do you guys get that feeling, too? I'm kind of getting that feeling that coming in here is probably not the best of moves. Alright, and I'm dead or paralyzed? Can't quite tell. This is an interesting angle. Okay, just paralyzed or something. Oh, nope. I'm not quite sure what's happening here. Now I think I'm dead. I think that first time I was just paralyzed. Okay, now I'm dead. Okay. So the moral of the story is I am not ready to fight Falmer. So I think, folks, this is where I'm going to be wrapping this episode up. I was not quite prepared to deal with what's in there. I didn't, honestly, when I came over here, I didn't really think I was going to be able to. So I think my best bet is just going to be fighting some bandits and such. and gaining some stuff. So that's what the plan is for next episode, is we're going to fight some bandits. We're going to do that bounty. We're probably going to do that Valtheim Tower or whatever over that way. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be really fun, I think. So if you guys enjoyed this, hit that like button. I know I was having a lot of fun. We're getting there. Wow, that's quite a, really like standing on that rock all dramatic, like with your knee up there. That's actually kind of a cool pose. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Hit that like button. And until next time, catch you later, everybody.